Hey everybody, welcome back. Slay the Spire. Last daily was great. Didn't score as well as I would like, but a good morale booster nonetheless today. The defect. Diverse is not, full stop, a good modifier. It's not bad, but it doesn't give us anything right off the bat. It's not all-star, giving us 5 Mind Blasts. Hoarder, on the other hand, is good. They pretend it's bad. Not bad. Very, very good. Night Terrors, doesn't really matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because when we get good cards, we get 3 of them, and when we get bad cards, we just say no. The only problem is, what's a good card, what's a bad card? Yeah, one of these days I'll figure that out. Anyway, you know, I do want to point out, I know why Hoarder is bad. It's because when you play Ascension mode, you want to have a 2-card deck. You want a deck that has as many cards as a modest garage in an American mid-sized home. This is not the card we were looking for, unfortunately. But in dailies, where they are just memes, it's not the way she goes, boys. So we are going to take a lot of damage. I should have been a little bit more aggressive earlier when the stakes were lower, but it depends on draw, too. What do we add? I think you add Scrape. Scrape is gonna suck right now, but it is better than Strike, and when we add 0-cost cards, things are gonna start to pop. What are they gonna do? They're gonna pop. That's fine, I can live with that. We'll do this instead. Alright, 1 enemy, 30 HP, nothing special. Nothing to worry about. We're gonna hit him with a Scrape Dad. We have no 0-cost cards yet, so it's not a very strong setup at the present moment. Things change, though. 3 strikes. 3 strikes. We did get 3 strikes, but we have 5. No, it's not going to work. But we still hit you like this. And we hit you like that. We're never going to draw something that costs 0. I don't know why I went like it could actually work out. I'm going to save myself 7 life by just tossing the potion your way. What do you got for me? 0 cost? No 0 cost. You know what? Still like Ghostly Armor. Put 3 of those in the deck. And I'm a very happy man. I don't know. I refuse. I didn't mean to play that one, but I meant to play the other one, so it's fine. I followed Yodel Kid on Twitter today. His name is Mason something. It's not Mason Raymond, right? That's the former Canucks player. Whatever his name is, I followed him. I'm not trying to offend him, you know. It's like... It's not like I'm like, yeah, whatever your name is, you're a nobody. He's got 3 times as many followers as I do. You play this. We shouldn't have played it. We want them to be in our deck. The reason we want them in our deck is because we can grab them with Scrape now. We have a 0-cost card we actually like. Now, what I was gonna say is... One of the videos I saw on Yodel Kid's Twitter was him speaking at a Walmart shareholders meeting. And I wanted to tweet Walmart, because Walmart made the original tweet, and say, please get my son off the stage. That boy has done enough for you. Don't make him get up there and go, Lord, I don't know what I do. That's for him, not for you, Walmart. Just because it happened in your store doesn't mean you get any ownership over lot I don't know what I do, okay? You probably paid him an appearance fee, I'm sure, but he's 9, you know? He hasn't read the art of the deal yet. I'm just saying I'm not sure he got, you know, a fair shake. This is bad right now. This deck is not, it's not popped. Could pop. Has not popped. There's also a couple of videos on there that I really like. It's just of him walking up to people that are minding their own business or like, you know, riding a boat. Nah. And just yodeling at him. Like apropos of nothing at all. She do me, she do you, she got the kind of... And you're like, you can't just... That's like... I'm not going to say it's harassment. You can't just go yodeling at people. They're going to be like, what is wrong with this person? I'm just minding my own business. All of a sudden, a 9-year-old comes out of the woodwork, starts yodeling at me. I'm going to start asking questions. Anyway, I just want to see. I don't want to play anything that exhausts. Get that out of here. We're going to pass. No, we woke up. Because of the lightning, I totally forgot. Okay. Well, we will finesse, for certain. We will scrape. I was hoping for some more finesses, but I think they're all over here. Ghostly armor's pretty solid. Let's evoke. We need to do damage, basically. This is a bad situation. The Log of Vulan does not mess around, my dudes. Basically, he's a real piece of garbage. I don't like him. That's going to heal us for 7. We're going to get hit for 8, but... Okay, we got to hit him extremely hard on this turn. You don't need me to tell you. Apparently, that's not happening. We might be in mathematically unable to win territory. Which, you know, to be honest, you should be excited about. Because it means that we'll be doing Ascension mode instead. We're trying, by the way. It's just that our stats get so much worse. Usually we would want to play this as well so we take no damage. We definitely do want to hit you for 16. It's like one of the only tools we got at our disposal. Orbs will still deal damage. That's sick because we get to shuffle now. So we do want to put an orb out there. I don't really want to lose my ghostly armors. We'll have to lose one. We'll choose to lose one, I should say. Yeah, I think we should. This is going to be tight. Get that out of here. 8. So we're taking 10. I'm going to strike you. I'm going to strike you. I'm going to bet on us living instead of trying to preserve like a little bit more damage. I know I got to hit you with this. Please, finesses. Just a staggering amount of finesses. Finesses, I'm begging you. Oh, you're gain 0 block. We are going to live. And we're actually going to heal for 21 after our life. So it's not horrible. Fire is great too. Oh, dude, we do want turbo. Absolutely. Rest. I know it cost us 5 max HP. It had to be done. Yes. I don't want to become cursed. Just hit me for 17. We'll recover. That's what we got all those, Ooh, that's pretty good too. That's what we got all the, I think I'm gonna go this way, actually. That's what we've got all the, self-repairs for. There we go. I knew it was still up there somewhere. We'll boot twice. I'll still boot twice. I'm fine with it. Don't need to boot the 3rd time. We want to be able to grab that. We're building an all-for-one deck, because that's, I think, the strongest archetype, but it's not working out so incredibly so far. Don't really want to play turbos here. We have nothing that does any kind of crowd control. Oh, absolutely. Okay. Someone's getting crushed. That's all I'm saying. We've taken 1 enemy out. We're going to be weak for 1,000 years. But we've taken 1 enemy out finally. What comes next? Oh, you scrape. Absolutely. Okay, that's not so bad. What do you play next? I'd like to not take damage. Goodbye, other ghostly armor. We're starting to work on it. Scrape. Scrape. Oh, he's done it. We didn't really get what I wanted, but, you know, we're going to... I like where we're at because we heal for 21 at the end of combat, so we're not going to be at full HP. We're not going to be too far off, all things considered. As long as we can play, and this is a bit of an ask, but if we oftentimes get the chance to play all 3 self-repairs, we can get a lot of heal in each combat, but obviously, like, we're not quite... The dream is not coming real just yet, but still. Why not put Warcry in the deck for 0? You know, it's more draw. I'm willing to do it. We didn't even get normality. If we did, we would have gone to the shop. Instead, I'm going to pivot. I know I should be looking for a Mind Blast. Mind Blast probably would have been too expensive anyway. We need more attacks. Not drawing an attack on turn 1 is just, it's sobering. Okay, so we got 9 block. We're good on that. We're going to hit you. Make our life easier for the next time. Make sure ghostly armor doesn't disappear. 12 damage. Now we're getting a little spotty. Get rid of a strike for now. And play Warcry. Right, that makes perfect sense. Alright, you know. Technically, self-repair. As long as we kill him, self-repair is a little bit better. That was stupid. If we had kept that, we could have killed him. Instead, we're going to take 1 damage. He's going to live. I don't mind taking 1. That doesn't matter. And we've already played all of our self-repair. So I don't know. I'm just looking for anything else, but it's not really relevant. And no zero costies. I don't know. Headbutt's pretty great. I'm trying to think if we, like... You know, you could headbutt a finesse and get, like, some chains going. I'm willing to give that a shot, at least. I'm also willing to fight this elite, believe it or not. So let's quickly smith up a little bit here. We want to make some more zero-cost cards, is the way I see it. Like, make Zap cost 0. That way, dual cast is always enabled when it comes around. You're not my, like, dream enemies to fight or anything like that, but, you know, life goes on. You're doing... Okay, so it's not so bad. You can also headbutt a boot sequence back... Scrape, and then you get a free 10 block. I'm gonna headbutt. I still think we headbutt a boot sequence, even though Zap is also good. And then we'll draw, and we'll get boot sequence. There you go. So it's working. You know what I like about this? It's slow. Don't get me wrong on that one, but. It gives us time to play all of our self-repairs. We actually will play a turbo this time. It's not common for us. We're going to eventually draw dazes, and that's where the tide can turn against us. But we got a lot of room to play with 14 repair coming. So we should make a zero-cost card come back. The way I see it, you headbutt, bring back... I mean, Zap is fine to bring back. It's not bad. But I think I'd rather bring back a Finesse or a Ghostly Armor. Or the Boot Sequence is the best, I think. Because it costs 0. We drew Finesse. What do we not need? We kind of like a lot of it. We don't need Self-Repair yet. It has no reason. Start working on this guy. Warcry. Get rid of Ghostly Armor. Did not get discarded, that's right. And then we draw it again, and it'll get discarded. But still, okay, this is, for a lot, I don't know why I said it like that, but for a lot of my Slay the Spire career, every deck I built was an accident. I definitely do not feel that way now. I feel like we're building something beautiful together here. I'm happy to see it. Sure, why not? Alright, so you're probably dead next turn. We're going to be at full HP. You might not be dead next turn. We're still going to be at full HP. That didn't change. And I have no idea. I think this is really poorly equipped for our future floors, but for now it's okay. I think we'll take Dash. The reason we'll take Dash is it is good block. And it gives us something to do with our turbos. Not a great start. Just remember, you got all these free blocks back there if you can get a headbutt to work. Start with a Warcry. Because what do we not need? We don't need self-repair. It does nothing. Quick scrape. Quick scrape. Not my finest moment. 42. If I'm being honest, it could be worse. It's not good, but it could be worse. We don't need a second Ghostly Armor. It just costs us because we have to play it. It's Headbutt. What do we want to bring back? We want to bring back probably a Scrape, and then things that cost 0. Give me a Scrape. And we'll Headbutt again. We'll bring back a Boot Sequence. That's our block sorted next turn. What do you do? Well, I would Finesse real quick. You want to see if you draw a Headbutt. Didn't happen. We'll Dual Cast for sure. Scrape. Zap for 0. I love it. We have to play Ghostly Armor or it disappears. And then I'm okay playing a turbo to get this out there. I do wish we had some kind of persistent block rollover, but it is what it is. Every time we play 3 attacks. No, that's not how that works. We have extra decks because of the potion, that's right. So we only have 2 energy. Here's what I'm thinking. Oh, I was going to headbutt a turbo back. Well, you would scrape, get a turbo, even better. I know that this is... We're getting voids back as a result of this, which is kind of bad, but... Maybe we can just keep the chain rolling forever? And then we'll never have to worry about it? Oh, zap for sure. Boot sequence is pretty good. We shouldn't have played it because we were going to play Ghostly Armor anyway, but... Now we're not going to play Ghostly Armor. It's going to exhaust, and I'm going to be a little cheesed. It's alright. We're going to win pretty easily, I think. Even though he's going to get back around one more time. We haven't lost any HP since, so... As always, I always think you might as well, like, at least headbutt a zap. Or something like that. So then when you scrape, you're guaranteed to at least get 3 extra damage out of it. Yeah, this deck is working, but I do think the second floor is going to be a real test for us. I mean, we're only taking 6 damage from his big attack. And he's literally dead. We don't need any energy. As long as we don't draw 18 blocks, he will be killed. 18 burns is what I meant. Okay, I want a lot here. None of this is relevant at all. You know what? So, coffee dripper. Qu'est-ce que c'est? It's energy. That's real good. And we don't want to rest anyway. But I do look at this and I go, 5 cards. They could be 0-cost cards. It's more fun. We take Coffee Dripper so often. Why not? Let's get weird. Anything that costs 0 is extremely okay for us to take. What do we like here? I think Cool-Headed is okay, but might skip. Beam Cell. Non-negotiable enabler. I even think Eviscerate actually totally works. There's a few too many of them, but sure. Now, at this point, would I rather have these cards or some extra energy? Please don't ask me that question while I'm in a vulnerable state. But I don't think it's terrible. Anything that gives Scrape more targets is fine by me. Time will tell if this is ever worth anything. The thing is, with the boot, actually, a lot of our 0-cost cards get even better than they otherwise would be. Okay, well, that's sure one way to do it. We're never going to be able to play Eviscerate. He buffs himself, so you gotta move a little faster. Oh, maybe you don't. I don't know. So I would headbutt. Bring back Scrape, probably. Then you would play Prepared. And you would dump Turbo for now. Hilarious. We're looking for this deck to work. I think an Unceasing Top would help out a great deal. But I don't think we're in even close to a bad position. Turbos? No turbos. You should probably play some defense. Oh, wait, never mind. We're a genius. Look at this. What's going on here? We weren't going to kill him anyway, so hold your horses, okay? I'm just putting up some block. Keep in mind, we get... Healing is part of the central ethos of this deck right now. It really is, so... I hate you. Yeah, I hate you a lot, because we're going to get hit for 10. Oh, no, the lightning got you. Never mind, you're a god. Okay, rebound, extremely good. Anger, I don't know. Anger, also extremely good, maybe. We're going weird. It's going to be a weird one. Go ahead. 3 of them got added. That's all right. 3 shops will figure that out. 3 shops, we will figure that out. That'll buff out. Don't even worry about it. We'll take care of that in no time flat. Blue candle would be nice, but no promises, right? Headbutt. Scrape. Finesse. Scrape. We got something. Okay. Hit him. Hit him. Finesse. Ooh, now we're talking. Okay. I think escape plan is fantastic here. What do? Surprising nobody. Like you need all for one. That's not even close. You can't remove, at shops you can't remove them anymore. Oh no. You take all for one. What happens next? You could take the anchor, but we already kind of have that. I don't know, Seek is really amazing as well. Too bad we can't afford Seek and Bandage up, but I think you take anything that costs 0, I think you take it right now. We need to find a way to get rid of curses. We need to drink at the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Get this trash out of here. Turn 1 is not great so far, but we do draw more. Bag of Prep is amazing. I'm not actually that salty about the curse situation as a result of Bag of Prep already being very good. I don't know how this works, but we're gonna do it anyway, okay? Yeah. Okay, so we're in a weird world now where things don't cost what they're supposed to cost. And that's okay. Are you ever gonna Snecko-eye me? Because, like, pretty soon this situation's gonna get a little weird. That isn't what that's supposed to cost. I did this wrong, but we will take the energy potion nonetheless. Okay, escape plan. Yes. Eviscerate. Oh my god. Yes. Eviscerate. I forgot. I didn't realize you existed. I wanted something that costs 0, please. So I would put us in meme deck territory. I think we're there. What have I done? Oh, thank God. It did cost 0. FTL is a huge enabler. We were confused that whole time. Why did I think he hadn't confused us yet? You know why? Because I was confused myself. Draw 4 cards. You know, we start to make those better. I am looking to see if we can get things that cost 0, like anything that costs 1, if we could put it in 0 territory. Doesn't seem likely, does it? So let's start making our skims better. Or sorry, our scrapes better. This will be a good test. Turn 1 is usually, unfortunately, going to be like a dead turn. But because of all of our innate blocks, it's not that terrible. We just have to be aware that if we ever get any other innate blocks, life is going to suck really bad. I don't know. Here's what I'm thinking. I think you headbutt back, boot sequence, you play prepared, dump self-repair. Nah, maybe you dump dash. Hello!
Hello.
What's
After that recording, could you come over to my room and then answer a question?
About what?
It's a Korean English mock exam.
Okay, it might be like half an hour.
Okay.
That's fine. 11. I mean, this one only gives you 11 as well. Would you rather take 0 damage? It's a little overkill, but probably more sensible. 18 damage. Now we're getting into scary territory. Oh, we got a combo of sorts. Definitely do not need those. Slow going. And now we got to start getting those self-repairs out there. Okay, you play Finesse. I think you should seek a 0-cost card. Even like, you know what, let's do Steam Barrier. Then you play it, because then all for one will draw it. Then you do it this way. And this time we're going to get rid of, I mean, Eviscerate will only cost 1, but we can't play it anyway. You get rid of Eviscerate. Then you play both Endless Agonies. It's a shame they exhaust, unfortunately. But then we'll all for one. We get all of our 0-cost cards back. Zap. FTL was never going to work anyway. We will play a turbo now. Things are starting to look a little better. We'll probably play another turbo. I think he'll headbutt. We have 1 energy. Can I headbutt like a turbo back? Stump strike. Play Steam Barrier. Play prepared. This is never going to work. What was I thinking? Alright. Either way, I mean, we've surmounted this enemy. I just want a self-repair, which is what we happen to get, thankfully. I'm going to hit you. I'm not going to hit you again. I want another self-repair. Genius. Alright. Great spot. Blue candle. So valuable. I mean, scrape with double tap is pretty good, but nah. Yeah. Does the upgraded version of this cost 0? Nope. No. We don't need to add them. They don't work with the deck right now. I want to attempt to add more cards. These guys can be a bit of an issue. Hopefully not. They're not attacking right now, so you definitely, as far as I'm concerned, get this stuff out of our hand. Rupture would be amazing with this now, but it is what it is. Make space in the hand. Okay. Finesse, looking for Zap. Didn't get it. You are going to dual cast. The problem with an all-for-one is that it brings back some cards. Yeah, just going to say, probably don't do too much for us. But it's a start. We got a little combo working. What do you do now? I mean, I would like to seek a card like FTL. It's a bit of a waste of a seek. But we want to put more zero-cost cards into the system here. You could now seek... Well, let's do it this way. I love this. Okay, so you're starting to eat it a little bit. 42. We're going on you next. We can always seek out an all-for-one. Which is, I think, what I'm looking for now. I would actually like to seek a turbo and then seek an all-for-one. That way we'll have some energy coming back to us. Because we're going to be drawing as well. So we'll all-for-one. Finesse. Dual cast is already great. Escape plan. Oh. Himself. Hit ya. We don't need a Steam Barrier, so we probably shouldn't choose not to. Let's do 30 damage. Since we're taking no damage, I'd rather do it like this. You're going to die next turn anyway. We're making smart plays. I think. You might disagree. I think it's so simple. You headbutt all-for-one. Warcry. Put self-repair. You put dash on top because you're going to get a turbo back. Oh, but you don't get anything back. Okay. Okay, go for the eyes is what you want. No question. We're building something. It's kind of the same archetype we usually run, so I apologize for that. But you also have to remember, your boy... Yeah, why not? Your boy had just a heck of a time with the defect forever. What a hand. I still think you get this trash out of here because we got 14 heals. So, anytime I get the chance to just do well with the defect, it's a great day for me personally. I don't want any more dazes, please. I know we're going to see a bunch of them. Okay, give me a boot sequence next turn. We're playing that just so we don't lose it. I know we have 76 cards, so the dazes are not that big of a deal, but they could start to be a big deal. Get that trash out of here. We're going to draw it soon anyway, but what do we want? I do think we want an all-for-one. Might as well play... Well, it's going to be gone anyway, but... Okay, so we get a few back. We can dump one boot sequence. Start playing finesse. We're looking for a skim. We got a daze. It happens. 26 block. You're doing 37 damage. Perfect. Okay. So we'll stop, yeah, we'll stop it right there. That's okay. Starting to work on it. It's not an easy fight. We're in a tactical It's fraught with peril. Let's leave it at that for now. Here's what I think. It's going to do 5 anyway, so we might as well do it because of the boot. Well, Dark Shackles you, you're doing 1 damage. It's a beautiful situation. Why are you doing 1 damage? You lost 9 strength, but I thought you were doing 15. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Draw this card. Alright, start going to town. 1 days. When your life is passing by, how many days are in this deck right now? Makes me highly mad. We can do the math. Exhausted plus discard plus in hand, but well, we gotta weaken you. Dash is pretty great here. We take 3 damage, which is meaningless, really. Okay, so we gotta hit you, hit you, hit you. Escape plan, scrape. We got you. Okay, Daddy's building a game here. I do think you take Clash. It costs 0. We can, oftentimes, we'll probably be able to make it work. I want to hit these question marks. Give me the gold for now. It's too late, I think, to make Ritual Dagger, in all likelihood, work in an 80-card deck, even though you get more of them. Love it. Get him out of here. I don't want to see him ever again. And, okay. Hey, we did 3 damage to an enemy that had 21 block, or 14 block, but it's a start. You play Finesse. You're hoping for 0 costies, which is what we're getting. Prepared? Ooh, I think you dump a Warcry. Now, I think we should seek... Well, start with Scrape. We're looking for 0 costs. I think you should seek an all-for-one, and I think you should also... Well, we don't have the energy. We don't have the energy to get a Scrape out of it. We can seek a 0-cost card we want to play twice, which is not bad, I think. How much damage are these guys doing? I can't tell. It's probably like 30-something. Just give me a Steam Barrier. That way we get it back immediately. We can play Clash. There's all for one. Okay, now we got a full hand. We'll zap. Dual cast. Totally fine by me. Get a Finesse going. Don't mind it. Get some self-repair. Do we have 2 beam? We only have 1 beam cell. Get it prepared. Okay, prepared. Get rid of Warcry. Prepared. We have 1 energy. I think you get rid of a turbo here. Kill you with that. Steam Barrier. Beam Cell Clash. Okay, that's your turn. And that's just the wombo. That's the wombus you want. Bad order. But look at that. Okay. None of these become 0 cost. We'll take cards that are not 0 cost. They just have to be, like, real good. Huge. So I will still dump all this. Because I hate it and it's trash. And I'll do that. And we will seek. We can seek an all for one and bring back 2 angers. Who cares? I really think you seek a scrape and you try to get the wombo going. That's not going to be a wombus, unfortunately. Neither is this yet. We got to kill these guys quickly, so this is not the right way to... Yeah, of course, that's going to be what happens there. 10 times over. 18 damage, so we're way over that. We might have to use our potion here, because these guys are getting stronger every turn. The thing is, when our turn eventually works, it's going to be really good. So we're going to start with the Seek, and it's going to hit a Scrape. And then we should look for the upgraded one. That's a bit of a whiff. And the reason we're going for that is to try to make all for one even better. And it's pretty good. But it could still be better. We got another all for one. What happened to my turbo? Did turbo exhaust? Might have exhausted. 6 damage. Now we're starting to cook. Okay. Okay. How much? 0 damage coming out. So don't even bother playing the boot sequences. Turbo's back. We can play dash again. Oh. So I guess it's like a good lesson to not be too worried about HP, or not killing enemies as quickly as you would like, because once you get the Wombus, it's just over. Like, genuinely, actually over. Like, even here, you're going to seek an all-for-one if possible. Do we play all of our all-for-ones? Well, well, well. We're going to seek Scrape then. Worked out anyway. No self-repair, though. Stack is actually pretty tempting here. Does it cost? No, it's already upgraded. Alchemize actually does start to cost 0, but we're going to have to upgrade it 3 times. That's pretty unlikely. I'm happy with this deck, but it's taken us a while to get there. I still think you get rid of all of these. Wow, what a terror. I just realized. It's the worst starting hand. Although, we got rid of 5 cards we never want to see again. So, who am I to judge? I would prefer to not take this damage. You're doing 23? Check that out right there. I do still think you seek and you scrape. That's what we want. Okay, so dump that. But we're going to need a turbo out of this in order to make it work. We could seek a turbo. It's going to the discard pile anyway. We'll get one. I don't like it, but it's creative. You got to give it that. Alright, so we're bringing some good stuff back. Definitely dead. Hit ya. We can turbo again if necessary. We don't need to play these, so I'd prefer not to. No. Wonderful. Put one of these on top. We're going to get it anyway. Alright, so we're the best players this game has ever seen, as you can tell. All we want is another avenue to an all-for-one, which did not happen. Summon so early? Still could work. Don't freak out yet. What do we not want to see? I really don't want to get rid of a Clash. Can I afford to get rid of a Dash? No, I will lose my perfect. Alright, we'll get rid of a Clash. What you do is you headbutt. You headbutt an all-for-one back to the top, and you get ready for the fireworks. We totally... No, we couldn't have done it. That's fine. It's maybe we could have with the lightning, but... It was going to be tight. Let's put it that way. Alright, he's starting to do business next turn. The more the merrier of those, as far as I'm concerned. Up to a point that would be ridiculous. Man, I hate being weak. We have turbo. So dump a boot sequence. Play turbo. Ugh. He's just going to draw, you know, the same thing. Alright, so you're going to do quite a number on us this turn. I'm going to try not to let that happen. On the other hand, nothing else we can do. No more turns of weakness, please. Oh, start here. Oh, let's go. So many zero-cost cards. I love it. Alright, our debuffs are gone. Finally. Start with a scrape. Ooh, this is the ticket right here. It doesn't matter about heals. Play your escape plan. I was going to seek an all-for-one. I still may. A turbo's coming back for sure, so... Start with the all-for-one. You can only get so many cards, I'm sure, is what the game's trying to tell me. Probably what you're trying to tell me right now as well. Not as much damage as I'd like, but... Oh, he's taking another turn off. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we're also not really doing that much. Okay. What are you doing? You're summoning? Usually the fight does not go on this long. This is the turn where we have to, like, go for broke. Well, we're not going to be able to play either, but we got him. Alright, I don't know, man. Maybe this deck has no chance. Maybe it's got all the chance in the world. Add more all for ones, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. No. Yeah. Less cards to choose from. We already have an 82 card deck. I'm not going to cry about it too much. Just give me some mind bees. I still want these out of here. Just get them gone. Right, of course. This is what's going to happen every time, as we've established over and over again. As you saw, you know, we're starting to deal with enemies not nearly as afraid of the wombos as they used to be. So I'm a little bit concerned. If you gotta ask what a wombus is, I don't know what to tell you at this point in your life, by the way. There's gotta be something here, because Eviscerate is an easy kill, obviously, but what about a headbutt? It's a lot of zero-cost junk back there, right? What about hear me out. Seek. All for one. Play all for one. Finesse gives you draw. I don't really care about making him vulnerable, so let's do it like this. Start there, so that we have enough block to absorb the hit. Headbutt. What do we want back? All for one. Maybe? Finesse? Can't play it, so you get a turbo. Throw the turbo out there. Hit him with the all for one, Dad. We have 7 HP to work with. That's where my brain's at right now. Prefer not to take another 5 damage, but life will go on, probably. White noise costs 0 if it gets upgraded, and it's free powers. Who's our boss? Yeah. That's fine. We're not going to be able to upgrade them all in all likelihood, but whatever. Hologram tends to be good, even if we can only use it once. I don't know. What about transmutation, though? I don't know. Don't be stupid. I don't know. Give me none of these. We have another shop coming up. Lose all gold, gain a relic. Nah, that's okay. That's a terrible deal. I do love a random colorless card. Drawing 3 cards times 3 is actually extremely great as well. Let's go with that. I'll add more FTLs. The FTLs are good. I would have liked to have added more turbos. We only start busting the turbos out once things are in a great spot for us anyway. Oh, dude. So, I'm just going to discard one of these. The idea being, perhaps, we actually don't need to play them all for once. I just hate seeing them in my hand taking up a space if we're going to get the wombo draw going. Steam Barrier. I prefer to not play Berserk. Like, if we hologram, what do we bring back? Something we want to play twice. Sadly, it's like Steam Barrier. I really want to play this. Do we have a turbo in here? We do not. Okay. Well, we should play whatever gives us more block then. Sorry, Berserk. Ice ya. Hit ya. 28. We need a little bit more. Don't need to play the other ones, though. See you later. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We're taking no damage. It's slow going, but we're building up. The more zero-cost cards we put in our discard pile, the better it gets. Beautiful. Warcry. Don't need Juggernaut. Comes on the top of the deck, so be aware of that. Hologram. We're going to bring back an all-for-one. Slow going. Can't remember if I've mentioned that. Get this trash out of here. I don't want to see it. Very, very slow going. It's going to be hard to play clashes when we got a free power, not a free power, but a power in our deck every time. We're definitely going to turbo. Sure, why not? We'll scrape real quick. You should always scrape in advance of the all-for-one. Just because any zero-cost cards you get there, you can do something with. Put Master... you know, never mind. I love it. Get this trash out of here. I want trash out of my hand. Yeah. We don't play dual cast because we have no orbs anyway. Whether we play it or don't play it does not matter. Weaken you. 16 damage. Let's get started. I mean, you do like an all-for-one, right? I think we'll try a scrape first. All zero-cost cards. Now, that doesn't happen too often. You're gonna hit for 2 damage, huh? Sure, whatever you say. We're just trying to get as much heal as possible. Wait, this is like a tactical game. Get out of here, I don't want to see ya. We may actually be able to play Eviscerate. I don't think we need to. If only a Zap had been out here at some point. This dual cast would be out of control. I mean, Rip and Tear is fine, but it's not what we're looking for. I kind of hate what we're doing here, but maybe it'll work. Let's try it. These are the guys I want to fight, and honestly, our turn 1 is pretty strong. Now we're cooking with something. I don't know if I'd describe it as gas. Well, you know what? When you're right, you're right. You seek... I don't really like our all-for-one here. I'm going to go for another scrape. I mean, all-for-one would have given me, like, 3 cards, something like that. 3 cards with cycle, so there's a chance we could have comboed it into something better, but who knows. The hard part is going to be getting more block here. We would prefer to, first off, get rid of this. Get rid of Steam Barrier for now, because we have a combo. We're going to headbutt all-for-one. Where's my all-for... Oh, I didn't use one. That's right. Sure. Take a dash, just in case. Poorly played. Surely we have an all-for-one just around the corner. I'm telling you. Just around the corner. That'll do. Any moment now, an all-for-one is going to appear. There it is. Let's go. Da-na-na-na-na. Hey! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. You get the idea. That doesn't mean I can stop. It just means you get the idea. Duvu Doll. Hey! Gives us 3 strength. And we should be pursuing curses at all opportunities. Not a hard elite fight. I will fight you. Yes. Well, I think you should prepare a curse away. And then you do this. You do it so you can play the Clash. It's true. We're taking no damage, and we'll heal up as long as we can play a self-repair, which is becoming increasingly unlikely as the deck gets thicker, obviously, but it's put on top of the draw pile. We're going to draw it again anyway. Get this out of here. Okay, so now Clash exists to be played. All-for-one. Ew, it's not doing as much as I thought. You with the all-for-one. You with the FTL. Another zap. Hit ya. Oh, prepared. We're taking damage, so I actually don't mind this. 6 damage is not bad, considering the circumstances. Oh, I love it. We want more block, please. What would you do if you were looking for more block? Take a block? That's funny. I'm going to use a hologram to grab an all-for-one. Hit him with the all-for-one, Dad. And then go to town. Interesting. That was really good. Mango, also fine. We got absolutely we'll take more scrapes. I don't really want to go to these campfires. I would rather have a chance to add more good cards to our deck. Gotta start here. Fair enough. Maybe should have used our skill potion. What do you do? 10 damage? Oh, you're this guy, just remade. I can't believe it took me so long to figure that out. And when I say can't believe, of course I can believe it, because I know myself, but it is funny. What goes on top? We're going to draw it again in a second anyways. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. 22 block, huh? Yeah, it's painful. To the extreme. So I think, you think this will work? An all for one? We can only bring back one card. Or a card that costs 1 energy. This is what I think you do. Hologram, scrape, go for broke. Ooh! We're back. Didn't heal for anything, though. Charge battery's really good. No. We may want curses. And I'm skipping the elite. I'm getting a little gun shy, honestly. I'll tell you right off the bat. Don't expect a great score here. But that doesn't mean expect a bad score. I think this went just fine. I'm just happy we made it through. We committed to this archetype very early, and we've never built it in this fashion before, I think, so if it looks a little wonky, I imagine you are, like, highly correct. It's got some wonk. All for ones, please. Easy wins. We'd actually like to draw, but we can't. Why do we want to draw? Healing. No. We could rest. I mean, you heal for 100, right? We might as well just rest at the end. He's going to get hit by lightning, so let's get him... Let's not worry too much about this. Okay, here's where things get interesting. Shackles him. Catch him with one of those. Oh, a little FTL. Absolutely. Scrape. This is, we're getting the combo and the wombo. It's all going. I think we should eviscerate him. Just the kind of guy I am. Get this trash out of here. I mean, we're in... To be honest, we shouldn't do anything right now. We should actually seek self-repair. This is a galaxy brain level play. Because we don't need to do damage. We just need to survive. Headbutt draw to the top. Because if we get draw, we can have a chance to get more. Oh, right. Yeah, that's good. Although this will just get it again, but I think it's kind of worth it. What do we want on the top? FTL. Absolutely. We want to draw all of our self-repairs. It'll leave us in a really good spot. So we'll do the same thing. We'll headbutt draw. Oh, hey, malware bites. No, thank you. One more turn. Come on. Useless. 26. Well, there's actually nothing we can do about that at this point, so we'll take 13. How did that go wrong? I actually think backflip is pretty okay. It's you again. All for one is actually horrible here. I'll play it, because then it goes into our discard pile. I mean, it's going in either way. It just does damage. That's why I played it. We know we want these self-repairs out there now. So seeking an all for one is not that good. I think we want to seek... we'd like some zero energy blocks, sadly. Now, if we seek an all for one, there's at least something. I will play one more of these. I mean, for all the things that are not going that great right now, we are still doing a decent amount of damage. Just looking for a self-repair, if you don't mind. Just a single self-repair. So we're going to headbutt. We're going to headbutt out all for one back for the next turn. He's definitely... Oh, he's dead already. Yo, but I want these self-repairs if possible. We don't need to rest. Let's not rest yet. Now we're talking. Oh. We're going to want to play 2, I think. Do we? I think we want to. Okay. Wait a minute, I screwed it up. I thought we had more energy. That's fine. We've been holding this energy potion for 1,000 years. All for one. You're dead. You gotta go next. Ideally. I think you headbutt an all for one back on top. It's a really good first turn. We already have 7 heal coming in as well. Maybe we won't have to heal and lose 5 HP for no reason. Well, we need block. Block has to happen. That's going to be tough, because it's not possible. I think you hit him first. Why? Because there is a boot sequence and a finesse. Now we have 14 block, and we can at least do something. And an escape plan. Don't forget about that. So what would you do? I definitely wouldn't seek an FTL. I think the backflip seems good. Oh my god, we have so many cards in hand, and yet we can play our clashes. This is a dream come true. We want to headbutt draw. 8 damage, 9 damage. That's good enough. We want to headbutt draw because we want more self-repairs. Oh my god, we gotta, of course, yeah. The damage. Why didn't you think of that? Just looking for self-repair. Whenever a card's exhausted, draw one. Okay. That's not really what we're looking for. We're probably going to rest. It's worth the 5 HP. Let's be honest. We got one more fight, though. Maybe. It's this dude again. Come on. We're an hour in. We've seen enough. In this case, I don't want to dump these. That's fine. Wow, this is like... Okay, I'll tell you what. I will dump them. It's such like a baby play. I think, I mean, we have to play enough to block. We can do it like that. Yeah. I hate looking for self-repairs the way that we just did, but I also think there's a good reason for it. I'd like you to be on top of the draw pile, but that's not how that's going to work. You know what? Why? It wasn't actually a good play, because we exhausted a card that would have been better off in the pile. If I can hit you for enough, I would love to just seek self-repair, but that's not how it's going to go. So instead, we're going to seek, we're going to grab another all for one. We have a prepared, we have a finesse. Okay, we have a prepared. Play it, play it. I mean, we have enough block now, we should probably stop. There's no reason to play the clashes or to not play them. As long as none of those cards get exhausted. No self-repairs. Are we going to take none? We're going to take none. Seek, self-repair, let's go. Could have played more. Probably should have played more. That's alright. We just got to find a way to block 70. It's not as bad as it looks. Hopefully. It's okay. It's pretty bad. We're gonna take more. We're gonna have to heal. That's just, it is what it is. We're fighting for 5 maximum HP there. So we'll rest. Okay, 1 hour and 1 minute into the daily, where we probably are gonna get a score of around 700. Let's do it. There's enough block. What else do you do? It's kind of a terrible starting hand, so here's what I'm thinking. Dump like 7 cards, draw more. Might as well take the steroid potion and the dex potion as well. Looks like things are about to get hot. It's a 0-cost card. And well, we might as well use this on you to get rid of one of those. Try a quick scrape. A zap. Okay, now we get started. All for one. No eviscerate. A little disappointed in that. I think you go for it. It's only one weakness, but what would you bring back? Eviscerate's an okay get, I think. I'm very happy with our first turn. I think I'm going to be happy with this one as well. FTL is great. Twice. Play these. Okay. Play Steam Barrier for free. Still haven't used an energy yet. Prepared. What do we not want to see? We don't need dash yet. Okay, so we need 8 more block. Easiest money of all time. We'll do it like this, because we can draw more 0-cost stuff. That's exactly how it went down. We will FTL. We will finesse. We will turbo, probably. But let's start with an all for... we should do turbo first so we can get the energy twice. Okay. You're weak. Get you. Doesn't matter. Alright, we're in an amazing spot. It was a war of attrition on today's daily. But we're going to get it done. That's the important thing. I think we should headbutt back an all for one. For the future. You might not be dead next turn, but you're going to be darn close. That's a little risky, but only because it's rocking the boat. Oh, skills cost 0, so it's actually bringing back, like, every card. You done? You might be done. You're done, absolutely. Well, we got a perfect on the final boss, which is a great sign. 942? I think we're going to be an okay company today. It was a fun daily. A puzzle that we have helped to solve. 58th? It's only 2 hours in, but still, that's pretty good. Close enough that we can look at all the names. Where's NL's? Glail! The villainous Glail. Anyway, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. See ya!